What is going on, guys? GregglesTV. I have the Galaxy Note 8 again versus the Pixel 2 XL, this time in display. Now you've got two displays. The resolution on the Google Pixel 2 XL is a 6-inch display, and the resolution is 1440 by 2880. And then with the Galaxy Note 8, you get a resolution of 2960 by 1440. So very, very similar resolutions. You basically would call them 2K plus displays. Now the thing with the Galaxy Note 8, you're gonna get more saturated, more vibrant colors, and then with the Pixel 2 XL, you get colors that are more muted, and they wanted that by design. Now I wanted to go through some of the normal colors that you would see in everyday life. Now when you look at these two colors, the purple on the Pixel 2 XL looks more correct to me than it does on the Galaxy Note 8, at least what I would expect purple to look like. This almost looks like a little bit or more like almost like a darker magenta type color. Now let's look at another color between these two phones. You've got yellow here, and yellow on both displays looks pretty close. It looks like they look like yellow. I mean, I wouldn't, obviously the Pixel, and these are max brightnesses as well. Actually, I forgot to mention that. I put the brightness on both phones to max brightness. I would say they look basically the same. Obviously, this is definitely brighter, I can tell anyway. Hopefully you can too as well on the display, but this one looks a little bit darker. And then let's look at one more other color. Then let's look at red on both phones. Red, again, looks pretty much the same. This is definitely brighter to me in person. I can see this is a little bit more, almost looks like it has a little bit of a shade over it, but they both look very red to me. As for viewing angles on the Galaxy Note 8, you've got excellent viewing angles with really zero color change at all with this. It's probably, just without giving you any spoilers, it's probably the best display on a phone. It's bright, it's beautiful, it's just a great display. Now, with the Pixel 2 XL, you might see some blue coloring. So you can kind of see how the color does change slightly when you change it to different angles. Gets a little darker. So this is obviously not a perfect display. You get used to it. It's for the most part, and I say you get used to it when you look at the muted colors on this versus this. I'm actually pretty damn used to this. At first I was like, oof. Now I'm very used to it, but the viewing angles, the color of the display does change ever so slightly. I don't know if you can tell, but it will change on you. And then both playing the same video, just to give you an overview of what the video looks like on both. Again, it looks slightly brighter. I would say even maybe a little bit more washed out on the Galaxy Note 8 than it does on the Pixel 2 XL. And don't get me wrong, the Galaxy Note 8 I would still say has the best display. But when you just match these two side by side in terms, and they're both zoomed in completely on both displays, because if you don't, it's going to have to cut off the edges of the display. And I think the Pixel 2 XL screen is not as bad. I mean, some people really beat it up, but it's not as bad as I think people say it is. I wouldn't be worried about it. That's me showing you guys these videos in terms of, which the Pixel 2 XL versus the Galaxy Note 8, when you just show them side by side, they're different for sure. And the Galaxy Note 8 might be better in some ways, but if I just gave somebody the Pixel 2 XL, they probably wouldn't even notice any difference, to be honest with you. So just based off display, Galaxy Note 8 versus the Pixel 2 XL, Galaxy Note 8, I would agree, comes out on top for sure, no doubt about it. It's a better display. But is the Pixel 2 XL junk, complete crap, not worth it? No, it's not. It works fine for me. You're going to talk about people that have burn-in issues, and you'll see it all over the internet. But will you see that on a day-to-day basis of just using your phone? And you won't. So you don't really need to be concerned with that. All phones generally, especially OLED displays, will get some kind of burn-in. It's just the nature of the beast. But overall, the screen honestly is fine. I have really not that many qualms about it. Plus, Google Pixel 2 is going to give you a upgraded warranty of 2 years, and then also they're going to be coming out with an update, and they officially announced it, so that they will give you more saturated colors if you so wish, so it looks more like a Pixel or an LG type display. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I will see you down the road. Peace.